A Mother's Day message to you from Cindy Laking, read by Dorlin Peckham. Motherhood is a celebration. Tom and Evelyn prayed hard for a family, and they received a devoted one. They always felt blessed because everyone lived so close, and whenever in need, someone would be there, along with celebrating everyone's milestones. To all the mothers in our lives, those we know and those who came before, we are who we are largely because of our mothers. No love in mortality comes closer to approximating the pure love of Jesus Christ than the selfless love a devoted mother has for her child. God couldn't be everywhere, so that's why He created mothers.
Hello, welcome to my life. My name is Evelyn Bernice Collins Ainsworth, and I'm 91 now, born February the 2nd, 1924. My mother's name was Hazel Bernice Leishner before she married my dad, who was Edward Esther Collins. He was the oldest boy in his family. I think they had 11 children. My mother liked to work with her hands. She was a great cook, and she was a handyman on a sewing machine. One summer, my mother became very ill. My grandmother came home and tried to doctor her and check her. Fever kept climbing up, couldn't find out. Doctors came to the house then, and they come in and check her. Every week they come and check her, sometimes twice a week. I remember those days, and she just didn't get better. They finally put her in the hospital and discovered that she had ruptured appendix and gangrene had set in. Consequently, they had to remove all of her female organs, etc., and she still passed away. That was a hard time for the family. We were young enough to realize that we didn't have a mother anymore, and young enough to realize that our dad and mother were not living together. I lived with my aunt and uncle and helped them with the children, but I kept begging to come back to my grandma's house because that's where my brothers were. Finally, my uncle and my grandmother gave in and let me come back to her house. And I lived with her and my brothers, and that was a happy day for me. This little doll I had when I was about 9, 10 years old, and my aunt and uncle had purchased this for me for Christmas, and they made clothes for it. My aunt made clothes for it, and I thought I was in hog heaven with a doll that I could dress and undress. Anyway, Cynthia took it and had it refinished and a new dress made for it, and I certainly have appreciated it. Had it sitting on my dresser in a glass case all these years. This is my grandmother's backyard, and it looks kind of funny because the broom that you only used outside sitting hanging on the back, and the laundry tubs. We had a wash machine, but you had to use a laundry tub to rinse the clothes in. Thomas Clay Ainsworth.
And he was born when?
He was born July the 8th, 1922. And then Tom was the third child in that family, and he was Thomas Clay Ainsworth.
How long were you and Tom married before you had your first baby?
5 years.
God couldn't be everywhere, so that's why he created mothers.